It was just a cup of tea. Chamomile. Her favorite. Something she drank every night before bed for the past 10 years. But this night was different. Within minutes, her face turned red. Her throat started to close. She stumbled back from the kitchen counter, eyes wide, hands clutching her neck. Her husband, Mark, barely caught her before she collapsed. 911 was called. Paramedics rushed in. EpiPen. Oxygen. Sirens. 3 hours later, she was fighting for her life in the ICU. How could a cup of harmless herbal tea nearly kill a healthy 48-year-old woman? Welcome to Code Red Stories, where real lives unravel in real time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This story might just save a life. Introduce protagonist. Erin Whitmore, 48, lives in a quiet Connecticut suburb. Works as a high school librarian. Known for being cautious, organized, and a lover of natural remedies. Married to Mark for 23 years. 2 grown children, Sarah and Jake, in college. That night started like any other. Chicken stir-fry dinner. Walk with Milo, their golden retriever. A quick FaceTime with Sarah about her psychology final. Then a bubble bath. Lavender candles. Soft jazz playing. Finally, Karen walked downstairs to brew her nightly cup of chamomile. It was a comforting ritual she never skipped. But this time, she noticed something subtle. The tea smelled different. Earthier. Slightly off. But she brushed it aside, blaming an old box or humidity. 10 minutes after sipping it, she felt itching on her lips. Then a sudden warmth in her face. Her heart raced. Breathing felt tight. Karen thought she was having a panic attack. She grabbed the edge of the sink, trying to calm down. Then the tightness in her chest became crushing. Her tongue felt swollen. Her voice came out in a croak. She collapsed into Mark's arms just as he entered the kitchen. Karen is rushed to the emergency room at Hartford Medical Center. She's barely responsive. The ER team immediately administers epinephrine, but the reaction is slower than expected. She's intubated. Vitals unstable. She's moved to the ICU. Mark, frantic, keeps repeating, "It was just tea. Chamomile. That's all." Dr. Alvarez, the ICU attending, suspects anaphylaxis. But Karen has no allergy history. No new foods. No insect stings. No shellfish. No peanuts. They search the home for possible triggers. Mark brings the entire tea box to the hospital. Also her supplements, magnesium, a probiotic, and CoQ10. The tea is sent for lab analysis. Meanwhile, nurses notice Karen's symptoms aren't behaving normally. She's not stabilizing despite multiple doses of epinephrine. Her blood pressure remains low. She's having abnormal heart rhythms. A toxicology consult is requested. Enter Dr. Ray Chin, a young but brilliant toxicologist. He asks deeper questions. Travel history? Foreign products? New cosmetics? Mark recalls that Karen had recently restocked their herbal teas online from a discount website. Dr. Chin immediately suspects contamination. They run a deep analysis on tea contents. Mug Karen used. Teaspoon she stirred it with. Water sample from kitchen faucet. Meanwhile, Karen is placed on pressors and dialysis is prepped in case of kidney failure. Mark breaks down, blaming himself. "I should have noticed something was off. I thought she was just anxious." Lab results come in. The tea contains not only chamomile but traces of ragweed pollen, a known cross-reactive allergen. Dr. Chin explains, chamomile is part of the same plant family as ragweed. People who are sensitive might react to one or the other, but Karen had been drinking chamomile for a decade. Why now? Next discovery, the tea was contaminated with a rare fungal spore and trace amounts of permethrin, a pesticide. The shipment Karen received was part of a quiet recall. One batch had mold issues during overseas packaging and some pesticides weren't washed out fully. Mark remembers, Karen started a new medication a few days ago. It was metoprolol, a beta blocker. Dr. Alvarez nods gravely. Beta blockers can make allergic reactions more dangerous. They block adrenaline's effect, so EpiPens don't work as well. It was a perfect storm. A contaminated tea triggering a rare allergic reaction. A new medication making it nearly impossible to treat. Karen develops anaphylactic shock with cardiac complications. The ICU team performs an emergency plasmapheresis to remove allergens from her blood. After 72 hours, she stabilizes. Vitals normalize. She wakes up, disoriented and scared. "What happened?" she asks Mark. He breaks down in tears. Karen undergoes allergy testing. Mild ragweed sensitivity, worsened by contamination. She files an FDA report and the tea company eventually issues a full recall. Karen gives up herbal tea completely. begins seeing an allergist, carries an EpiPen, switches medications. Karen appears in a recorded PSA-style interview. It was just tea. Something I trusted. Something that helped me sleep. But one bad batch, one new pill, and I almost never woke up again. Dr. Chin, natural doesn't always mean safe. Always read the ingredients. Watch for recalls. And speak up when starting new medications. If this story made you pause before your next sip, share it. You might save a life. Share. And subscribe to Code Red Stories.